What's up, guys? Happy 2025. We are here. We made it another year. So this is the first video of the year, and taking the afternoon off. Not much going on at work on January 2nd. So just wanted to do a little video with some cards that, fly under the radar. It seems that kind of one of the things I'm known for is just showing cards that people didn't know about, and that's kind of fun. But I have some here that some of them might show up in future videos, but some of these may or may not fit into any other category, and I just think they're super cool cards, and something that it's not always talked about in the hobby, that kind of thing. But I think they're extraordinarily cool cards. So I just wanted to do like a 10 card run of 10 cards that are kind of low-key awesome, So that's what I'm going to do, just show some neat cards and see what you think of them. But first one here is a 2015 Stadium Club Legends. And it's a cool card because it's a color match, but it's a die cut. So you can see the shine. It's like a rainbow foil. It's not like a chrome refractor. It's got that rainbow foil kind of finish to it. But it's a really neat die cut, and since he's with the Rangers here, the blue just really works. It's a 2015 Stadium Club Legends. I just really like the way this thing is. Would have been a semi-tough pull back in the day, but you can pick up the singles. But just a beautiful card. Something I didn't know. I wasn't heavily collecting back in 2015, so it's a card that it flew under the radar for me, at least. So I really like that one. This next one is a 1996 Leaf, and it's a Pennant Craze. And these things are cool. They are limited and numbered, but not super low, but 2,500. But they're seemingly a lot harder to find than something that's 2,500. But the way they die cut these with the pennant is really neat. Cool picture of Rip on the back. But the front of these is just awesome. So this top part here is all actual felt. So if you take the case off, it's felt underneath. And it's pretty cool. They infused a felt piece on top of this standard cardstock. So Pennant Craze. Those are some cool inserts. I don't think you would ever see anything like this today. It's probably too costly to try to make something like this, but the way they laminated that felt piece to the card and made a really cool card out of it, I think it's awesome. I think that is a low-key awesome set right there. Next one is a 1997 Flair Showcase, and these are the diamond cuts, and these are different than other years, but these are so cool looking. They would have been extremely tough pulls to try to get one of these out of packs, but these are beautiful. And this is Bagwell, but check that out. This is a PSA 9. These are tough. But look at that, you've got the green all around here with a bunch of awesome different, stars, and it just the shine on these with the ballpark field at the bottom is just beautiful. Then you got the diamond at the top. Of course, it's a diamond cuts. But the diamond with all the different facets and sparkles and the gold embossing across the middle. And then the Flair Showcase. These are just gorgeous cards. So I guess there was 20 in the checklist. I picked up the Bagwell in a PSA 9. But look at that. There's the shot right there. Look at that. Check out that shine. These cards are beautiful. Really beautiful. That shine at the bottom with the green, with the field, the diamond, the whole thing just works for me. But to have a diamond shape die cut, all this craziness with all the corners and edges, and to be able to get a PSA 9, that's tough. But if you have a guy in this checklist, I would suggest picking up one of these. They are fantastic cards. So I don't hear a lot talked about those, but they are low-key awesome. This next one is a 96 Ultra Power Plus insert. And this happens to be the gold medallion. And they're really impossible to get 10s. This thing looks about like a 9, maybe an 8. Maybe it is an 8, but they're really, really tough to get the corners and the edges nice on these that are this kind of foil. But this is the Griffey in a PSA 8. Really nice card. But they are just gorgeous. And I would have taken this without a gold medallion, but I found a nice gold medallion and I got it. But look at this. When you move it around, just, you know, all these little circles and everything just move and dance. Just beautiful color. But it's not so overpowering, you know, gaudy. It's kind of pastel colors, but it's just a couple of really cool pictures of Griffey. Gold embossed. There's the gold medallion there. But when you see this in the light, I'm trying to capture it on camera. It's kind of doing it, but you can tell. I mean, it's just really, really cool cards. So I think that one is just beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. It's perfect, sitting just like that. So these are some sweet cards. Now this next one isn't shiny and crazy and all that kind of stuff, but it is a PSA 10. But 2005 Topps Griffey. It does have that gold embossing on these, of course, but this one's special, man. I mean, it's Junior hits 500th home run on Father's Day for Senior. Just a cool, cool card. And I do have a 10, which is cool. But 2005 Topps Griffey season highlights. Junior hits 500th on Father's Day. Classic swing, follow through. You can see he's just staring at that thing. The bat's going down right there. Of course, one of the prettiest swings of all time. June 20th, 2004. Ken Griffey Jr. I think that card is special. Don't hear it talked about a lot, but I love that kind of stuff. Really, really interesting event. Love the father-son tie. Hitting the 500th home run, you know, on Father's Day. I mean, that's pretty neat. That's just pretty awesome, man. So I love that card. So that's 5 of them. We'll do 10 just to look at some cool stuff today. Hope everybody's having a great new year. Hopefully you had a little bit of time off work and all that kind of stuff. Man, look at that Bagwell. Oh man, baseball cards are awesome, dudes. This next one's low key because it's a rookie card, but not many people know about it. But it's a sticker. It's a Topps sticker though, so it's mainstream. But it's Don Mattingly. Now you know his regular rookie cards, of course, 84 Donruss being the king, and then you do have that one that I showed from the All-Star program that's kind of off the radar. But then this one here is a double, so it's kind of a sticker panel here. But Tom Tellman, Don Mattingly, but it is a 1984, and it's a great picture. Looks super cool, hanging out there by the cages. That's a great shot of Mattingly, man. Donnie Baseball. Shout out to Keith, Lonely Basement. He probably has one of these. They're pretty tough, so I'm happy with an 8. Cut a little diamond and stuff. These come straight out of the packs pretty bad sometimes. They're of course very thin because they're stickers. But this one's completely intact, pretty darn nice. PSA 8 of my boy, the Hitman, Donnie Baseball. So that's low key awesome because it's a rookie card of Mattingly that you don't always see or hear talked about. So I think that's awesome. Speaking of low-key, this really is. This is 1987 Baseball Cards Magazine replica card, and I will be doing some other replica cards in a different video, but this one here is an 87 rookie card, and boy, Bo Jackson has a following, guys. His stuff is insane. But this thing is not a rookie card a lot of people talk about, but it's a hand cut out of the magazine, 1987 Bo Jackson rookie. I have a PSA 8, and with these hand cut cards, an 8's just really, really good because they call everything authentic, and you have to cut around the line, of course. Talked about that with Mangini. It's probably my biggest pet peeve. But whoever cut this one out, cut it out really nice. Outside the line, real even, nicely centered. They're pretty rare, but they are really cool. But some really cool artwork there. Bo Jackson, of course, in the Bowman style on this replica card. But definitely not one of Bo's rookie cards that you're just always seeing, you know, when people are showing his stuff. But kind of a low-key awesome card right there, in my opinion. Speaking of low-key, you know, Ted Williams' company made cards for a couple years there in the mid-90s, early 90s. And 1994, Ted Williams made a card of Larry Bird. And he played one game of baseball. And he got hurt and never played again. There are only 2 photos taken of him that are known during that baseball game. They made a regular one, which is kind of a brown goldish kind of border, and then they made a limited one. They're not numbered, but they're limited and tough to pull, with the red border and the red Larry Bird signature. And you can see the textured lines here. It's kind of got pinstriping texture on the card. But this is an 8. These are real tough. But got the facsimile red signature, red borders. You can pick up the other kind of gold border one here and there on eBay, but the red ones are definitely tougher. Someone has an autograph one of these. But I really like that. I'll probably be showing this again in my video I'll do on guys with other sports, but there you go. Larry Bird playing baseball. Only 2 known photographs of him playing in this game before he retired and did what he was supposed to do. And you all know that. But that is a low-key awesome card right there. Really don't see anybody else talking about that thing, but Larry Bird, red bordered parallel, playing baseball in his only baseball game back in the day. This next one is super awesome. It's a pretty significant card, but it's a 2003 Topps Tribute. This is a Pristine Bonds authentic game-worn jersey of 600 home run club is what it's signifying with Bonds, but it's Bonds and his godfather, Willie. Rest in peace. But Pristine Bonds. And there you go. So you got a game-worn jersey of Willie and of Barry. And it's a PSA 9. 600 home run clubs. Pretty cool card. Really like that thing. Not numbered. There are some kind of refractors that are numbered to this, I think, but just to have this one, the chromium with the game used jersey. I love that old school jersey there of Willie. 600 homers. Just really cool. That's a low-key card. It's pretty awesome that I don't see a lot of people talking about. Try to make that a little better. But that thing's cool. That thing's cool. One more here. We'll move this over. Put something there. Maybe make this a little easier. This last one is pretty neat. So it's 3 of my favorite guys. It's SPX from 2000. You got Griffey, Mack, and Sosa. And there's different versions of this. Some of them just have a piece of game used memorabilia from one or the other guy. Some of them have it for two. This is the one that has all three. It's got a bat, a ball, and a base. So game used by these three guys individually. And there's only 50 of them. Now you have to deal with the creases on these, but I'll show you the back here. The Griffey, Sosa, and Mac there. Upper Deck. SPX. And there's the card. You have to deal with these creases. A lot of times they crease the cards, putting these memorabilia cards together back in the day. So it does have that, and that's probably the only reason I could afford it, because these are expensive. But there's only 50. They're hand serial numbered 23 of 50 on this one. Numbered to 50 by hand, and then this has the base, the ball, and the bat. So one of each of those is used in a game by one of these guys. But it's pretty unusual. You have three guys like that on one, and have three different types of materials. So when I had a chance to pick this up a long time ago, I picked it up. It's just so totally cool. It's a bat by Griffey, a baseball by Sosa, and a base used by McGuire. All used in official Major League Baseball game back when they tried to put real stuff in these. But 2000 SPX, Griffey, Sosa, McGuire, triple relic with three different types of materials. Like I say, most of these you'll just see one piece of material, or maybe two, depending. But when you have a card of three guys and they have all three memorabilia and it's numbered to 50 from that era, it's almost a ghost card. And that's why I didn't mind having the one with the little creases like a lot of these have. But that's it, guys. That's 10 cards that are low-key awesome, that I enjoy, that just don't get a whole lot of run. But there are, a lot of different reasons for it. Some of these just look awesome. Some of them are rare. Some have some value. Some are just cool events, that kind of thing. But just wanted to run down a few after the new year. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching and subbing, clicking the like, and most of all commenting. I really appreciate everything. Appreciate all the friendships and everybody that's involved in this hobby. And until next time, thanks guys.